And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Lose, and I am back with another gameplay video. So we're going to be doing gameplay with every single card from the Season 2 tip-off. So we're going to start with Pete Maravich, Steve Smith, Larry Johnson. Got James Worthy at power forward, Shaq at center. Then we got Jay Williams, Marcus Smart's here for defense, Mike Dunleavy for some shooting, Raef LaFrentz, who's insane, and Karl Anthony Towns. So basically we have no defense whatsoever. A lot of shooting. I think Steve Smith has clamps. I think Marcus Smart has clamps. Jay Williams, do you have clamps by chance? No, he doesn't have clamps. Okay. So Larry Johnson, do you have clamps? Please tell me you have clamps. No. Okay. I think James Worthy has clamps, so we might have 2 or 3 players on the team with clamps, and like one with defensive leader and like one with intimidator. So this is going to be kind of a really rough matchup. But either way, we're going to go play some limited, and we're going to see how the squad does. Pete Maravich is he's going to be the star of the team. Pete Maravich is an incredible card. He does have gold range extender, and he has gold floor general, which is going to be very helpful in this type situation. So, anyways, my gameplay glitched out for a little bit, but here we are. We're at the start of the second quarter, and we're gonna be going in. Jay Williams is honestly one of the best cards in the game, like one of the best Ruby point guards for sure, like hands down. And I just got stripped. All right, awesome. And Chris, yep. So we got a professional rim runner here that we're playing against, but don't worry, I'm not really too worried about it. Marcus Smart, step in, gets blocked, that's great. I don't really know any of these guys' jump shots yet, so it's taking me a little bit to kind of figure it out. But I'm not really too concerned, because I'm going to get rolling here pretty soon. So there we go, Jay Williams, dance around, and pull-ups. And that was a bad time shot, but yeah. So far, just through the first about a quarter or so. Yeah, nice steal, Karl. Jay Williams is without a doubt the best card in this set. Oh, there we go. Marcus Smart with the board. Oh, Andy almost got stolen. Throw it over to Mike Dunleavy. Let's go. Oh, he's got silver unpluckable? Oh, it's over. Yeah, good layup. Jay Williams by far is my favorite card out of the set right now. It's not even particularly close. Like, I actually like him more than I like a lot of players, but I always typically like Jay Williams in game. That being said, Raef LaFrentz is really good too. So let's see what Jay Williams can do here. Drive right past him, and good layup. Absolutely unstoppable going to the rim. But the good thing about Jay Williams is he can also come through and hit threes too at a pretty decent clip. So he's basically like a budget. John Stockton. What was that? Okay, looks like my man cannot shoot the ball. I'm going to let him get a couple more shots off, because if he legitimately can't shoot, I'm going straight into a 2-3 zone just to be a dick. Oh, Pete Maravich, cross him. Ugh. Gotta hit that, Pete. See, Pete Maravich does have steady shooter. So getting, like I've said in multiple videos, like if you have a player with steady shooter, and you can recognize that they're on the other team, it's often better just to leave them wide open. What was that, dude? Good putback, Larry Johnson. It's often better to leave them wide open than to try to rush in and get like a 5 to 10% contest, because they're actually more likely to make it. Good steal. All right, Larry Johnson, push it up to Pete Maravich. I should have Timo Cruz from Coach Carter that and just chucked the breakaway 3, but I'm sure no one watching this channel knows who Timo Cruz is, but shout out to you if you know the film Coach Carter and you know my boy Timo. There we go. Chris Bosh, get out of here. Shaq's too big for you. Good rebound. I do like Shaq, but Shaq I don't think is much better than the starter Shaq you have, so he's definitely not worth the price. James Worthy. Good dunk right there. We got a 5-point lead. We were down by 5. Now we're up. All because of the bench unit. Because he got Wally Zerbiak on the squad. I will say that the dude who I'm playing against, credit to him, he is rim running like literally every single time, and he's kind of cheesing really hard. But I'll give him credit for, even getting a lead with a squad that on paper is much worse than mine. But also, I don't really know how to shoot with any of these guys yet, so except James Worthy. And James Worthy is not like a competent shooter. And is my man going to let the entire... Okay. All right. I was going to say, is he going to let the entire timeout go down? All right. What do we got? Who's that? Is that Lillard or Westbrook? That's Lillard. Okay. Driving straight in. Shaq with the foul. Yeah, Shaq's got a high foul tendency too. That's going to happen, but, you know, he's huge. I mean, if you didn't start with Shaq, then this card is a good card, but he's Shaquille O'Neal. He's just not worth the price he's going for. That's probably the only takeaway from this team that I can do. Oh, Pete Maravich just broke you. Oh, it doesn't matter because I can't capitalize because I can't time his jump shot yet. Don't worry. Oh, good steal by Pistol Pete. That's what I'm talking about. Throw it over to Larry Johnson. Kick over Steve Smith. Hit that. Thank you. I like Steve Smith a lot. Steve Smith is a card from the set that I like, and last I checked, he was actually relatively cheap. He's not much different than a Doug Christie or Michael Cooper, though. All those three guys are pretty much the same. It's just Steve Smith does a little bit better on the offensive end than Michael Cooper, and Michael Cooper does better on the defensive end. But I do like... Honestly, I don't really like either of their jump shots over the other one. I like them pretty equal. Just kind of, it's a personal preference. Oh, he can't shoot. I'm going straight into a 2-3 zone here pretty soon. Yeah, I'm going to be a dig. Oh, there we go, Pistol Pete. Show off that gold range. Splash! There we go. And we got sharpshooter takeover. It's about to be going down for Pistol Pete here in a second. All right, play defense. Good defense, Shaq. Get Horace Grant out of there. There we go. Over to James Worthy. Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson? Are we going to chuck a three with you? No, but we're throwing it to Diesel. There we go. Calling timeout. So, 59 seconds left in the second. We got a nice 11-point lead. Steve Smith has a kind of higher foul tendency as well. One thing I will say is I didn't reference this in my James Worthy gameplay, but it is something that is important. James Worthy does have a very, very low foul tendency. So if you do play him at power forward, he'll be able to contest a lot of shots without sending them to the line a lot, which is actually pretty clutch. There we go. Pistol Pete hit that. Nope, missed. Oh, I should just put it up with the Diesel. Oh, Pistol Pete. Give it to him. As you can see, when he has his takeover, if he does have like a contest come over to him, his green window doubles in size almost. That's actually pretty huge because that just means his steady shooter badge is completely activated. So if somebody comes over to contest it, you'll see the green window go from like, you know, about as big as it is normally, even when you're wide open, to about double its size. That has a lot to do with his sharpshooter, but it happens with Pete Maravich when he's contested. See? Boom. 24% covered. The shit got literally half as big as it was before. And he has 23 points already. He's killing it. Good play by Brownathan. Oh, Shaq got takeover too? For what? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, Pistol Pete, pull up. Green zones. There we go. Oh, Pistol Pete's putting on a show before half. That's what I'm talking about. Don't worry, I'll get the bench unit back in here pretty soon. The starters, you can kind of see what's going on with them. And I am going to be doing a gameplay for the second team too, so the rest of the tip-off players. So guys like Bargnani, Danny Granger, I think Josh Jackson, I like Josh Jackson. He's good. All right, Pistol Pete crosses, hit that. Nope, misses, but Shaq. I called it. I was going to say Shaq gets the rebound. He does not get the rebound. Joel Embiid, you do not want this. Oh, Paul George rose up on me. It's all good. We still got takeover out here? All right, hold on. Should I put in the bench right now, or should I leave the starters in? Yeah, you know what? I'll leave the starters in. It's fine. Pistol Pete drives straight to the rack. Pistol Pete can raise up and dunk too. Do not sleep on him. Like, Pete Maravich can raise up a little bit if he's wide open. LeBron, yeah, whatever. That's just gonna happen. I'm not really too worried about that. All right, Pistol Pete, what are we gonna do here? Big Shaq. Boom. That play will usually work quite a bit with, I mean, if you're a rim runner, Shaq is absolutely perfect for your offense. Like, legitimately. He's huge. He grabs a lot of offensive boards. Even if you miss, he's huge down low. He can lock down an opposing big man unless they're using, like, you know, a speedster. But he does have the speed to kind of keep up with someone like a Draymond or something like that. So he's very good defensively. He's just not bringing you much on offense, especially when it comes to spacing. But that being said, I mean, if that's not what you're worried about, if you're just looking for a big man down low, he's good. And he's definitely better than the Ruby starter one. He's just not that much better. There we go. Steve Smith, break him. Steve Smith, like I've said before, is basically in the same vein as Doug Christie and Michael Cooper. He's just a little more offensive minded, but he's just a 3-and-D guy. Like, that's basically all he is. His dribble moves are a little bit better. That's about all I can really say about him. There we go. Over to Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson can do this. Oh, monster slam. He can dunk really hard. He's a little small to play at the power forward, and he lacks a lot of the offense. Like a lot of the shooting, I should say. And a lot of the perimeter defense to play small forward, so he's not really worth it in either aspect. Just because if you're running extreme small ball, he's not terrible at power forward. He does provide you with a lot of speed, and you can add a lot of the defensive badges to him. And to be honest with you, he can shoot. He has like an 85-3. People think that Larry Johnson can only dunk. He does have a decent shot, and his jump shot isn't terrible, too. It's not like world class, but it's okay. There we go. Good shot by Steve Smith. Rain in buckets. We're 7 for 13 from 3, which, yeah, that's whatever. That's about what I normally shoot. Look, man, I'm not pro. I'm not a pro level player. I shoot about 50% from 3 in this game, all right? Larry Johnson. He's got moves. Throw it over. Pistol Pete. Hit that. Bangers. You can't come through with the 23%. You got to get higher than that. Let's throw the bench unit in. Time to let my man shine. That being Jay Williams. Good block by Larry Johnson. There is a little bit of defense here. It takes some time. My bench has no defense, though. Pistol Pete. All right, James Worthy with the board. Throw it over Larry Johnson. There we go. Should have hit James Worthy, but I'm not feeling it. Where are we going? Oh, that was just poor offense on my part. But it's cool. I need the bench in anyway. So my bench units in here, we got Jay Williams, we got Karl Anthony Towns, we got Marcus Smart, we got Raef LaFrentz, and we got Mike Dunleavy. No defense. I mean, we have Marcus Smart, yes, but like other than that, nothing. Big Cat hasn't done anything all game. I'm not a huge fan of Karl Anthony Towns to begin with, just as a player. Jay Williams from the corner, wet balls. Like I said, he can shoot the 3, and he has corner specialists too. Jay Williams is probably the best budget point guard in the game. Like, no lie. I think he's better. Yeah, he's definitely better than a lot of them. There we go. Raef LaFrentz. Raef LaFrentz is the best budget big man in the game, hands down. He's got enough athleticism. I said athleticism. Athleticism to play power forward. I wouldn't recommend it, but he can do it. He's got enough size to still kind of be able to play center. He can stroke threes. He can stroke mid-range. He can handle the ball. He's got a little bit of speed. Raef LaFrentz is good. He's always a 2K god, though. It's not really too surprising. I hope he gets an updated, like, really good card this year, though. Usually they only give him, like, a Sapphire or a Ruby or something. They never give him, like, a high-tier card, and I hope this year we get the high-tier Raef LaFrentz, because his jump shot is elite, too. There we go. Over to Karl. Ooh, bad. There we go. Dunleavy, Jay Williams, over to Raef. Wet balls. Telling you, Raef LaFrentz, he is the new 5-out guy. At least for budget squads, if you're running into lower all cheese teams, you're going to run into like Raef LaFrentz quite a bit. He can stroke. And you're going to run into Jay Williams quite a bit too, because he can not only shoot threes, but he can do this. I love Jay Williams, man. Jay Williams is so good. Honestly, though, Jay Williams just makes me sad because like I'm a Bulls fan, and I remember being a little kid when we drafted Jay Williams, and I remember like just being so excited about his career. Like, there we go. Karl Anthony Towns hit that. Nope. But Raef gets the board because he knows that I'm doing a gameplay. Marcus Smart I haven't done anything with. Offensively, Marcus Smart's not really that great. He's just kind of, he can shoot a little bit. Bad shot, but it's okay. Big Cat with the, Jesus. Big pick back right there. So we got 2 minutes left in the fourth here. We're obviously just killing it right now. There we go. Larry Johnson with the board. James Worthy. Throw it out to Pistol Pete. Oh, don't leave my man Pistol Pete wide open. I should have greened that, but it's all good. 33 points for Pete Maravich. And I now have a total of 666 on my points. It's not a good indication for my life. Paul George Well, you got Russ up in here? Yeah, I'm not, like, stoked on this victory, though. It's not like I'm like, yo, I'm so good. Look at me killing this kid. Like, I have a much better team than him. This is how the game should be going. Like, my team should be better, and honestly, I think I don't know what's going on. He doesn't know how to shoot, but he's fine, like, dribble moves, like, playing defense, driving the lane, like, he's kind of given up at this point, obviously, but, like, earlier in the game, he was fine with that, but he just can't get the shot timing down, so I'm guessing he's just, like, a dribble god. Or he's just not used to playing online. It's probably more likely. But, yeah, I mean, Pistol Pete's, he's good. He's the best offensive point guard in this game. I don't think it's remotely close. Yeah, Curry might be good. Curry has that stupid-ass Curry slide that's almost impossible to guard, so I think Curry still might be a little bit better. By the way, guys, I didn't get Curry last season. I couldn't do it. I'm not really too upset, though. Like, I have Pistol Pete. You can do that. It's fine. Like, the way I play, I'm not a dribble god anyway, so Curry's not really going to be a huge conducive for me. But after the game, I'm actually going to go into each individual player and tell you what I think about them and if they're worth it and what they'll be good for, what they won't be good for, etc. So that'll be in, like, obviously, like 35 seconds I'll be doing this. Yeah, good shot. There we go. Pistol Pete, how many points are we getting you up to? Oh, see, I could chuck it from the hash mark, but I'm going to do this instead. Pull-ups. Oh, good. Board by Worthy. Oh, no. There we go. Larry Johnson, are we going to get you some shine out here? Yup, 3 balls. Yeah, Shaq. What was that? Was that a pass or a shot? I have no idea. I hit both buttons at the same time, so I'm not really entirely sure what was going on. Nope. Oh, Chris Bosh, you really had to come through and just score those last points just to, like, humiliate me? Whatever, it's fine. Pistol Pete, chuck it. I just wanted to hit it. So anyways, that's the game. Let me go through and rate all the players that I played with, and we'll kind of go through there, and I'll tell you exactly which guys are worth it and which guys aren't. I have my opinions on all of them based on... I didn't just play one game, though. So, Pete Maravich... incredible offensive card, probably the second best offensive point guard next to Steph Curry. If you have him and Curry on the floor at the same time, you're having no defense, but you're going to be pretty much unstoppable. As far as added badges, you can add a lot of defensive badges to him, like interceptor, clamp, or you can't add clamps, right? If you add flexible release to him and hot zone hunter, Pete Maravich will be unstoppable offensively. But adding some point guard badges to him, like Dimer, and then adding some stuff like defensive leader and a few other things like that will be very helpful. Steve Smith, really good 3-and-D guy. He's not incredible. Like, there's nothing really crazy about him. He's just pretty good. Like I said, I still like Michael Cooper a little more, but that's it. Larry Johnson's just Larry Johnson, man. If you played 2K, like, you know how Larry Johnson is. He's fast, he's big, he can dunk really hard, he can shoot a little bit, defenses, man. I did a whole gameplay video on James Worthy, he's not worth the price. Shaq, he's not that much better than the starter one, but he's pretty decent. Jay Williams is absolutely out of this world. Go pick Jay Williams up, he's absurd, especially for a Ruby guy. And I am predicting that you need to have some of these lower overall guys because I think some of the limited runs are going to involve them. Marcus Smart, he's a great defensive lockup card, and he can shoot a little bit off a 3. Like, he can drive a little bit, he can shoot a wide open 3. He's pretty decent. Mike Dunleavy's a sniper, but that's all he is. He brings you absolutely nothing on defense, and you can't even upgrade any of his defensive badges, I don't think, can you? He does come with bronze range, though. Oh, yeah, you can give him clamps, interceptor. Yeah, all right, so if you go through and you raise up Mike Dunleavy's defensive badges, he'll be solid. Raef LaFrentz is the best budget big man in this game. It is not particularly close. He is absolutely insane. Legitimately, he's got corner specialist, flexible release. He does have that steady shooter, which hurts somebody. He has silver hot zone hunter. You can't give him range extender. It's kind of a problem, but you can give him some finishing and defensive badges, make him a lot better. Karl Anthony Towns, I didn't use him that much this game, but as far as like spacing centers, he's right up there with Kristaps as being one of the better ones. And you can give him Intimidator and Lightning Reflexes and Clamps and stuff like that. So if you're running against someone who has 5 out, you can at least, step up with that. And he's got decent speed as well. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope this helped you make your decision. I will have a part 2 with all of the lower tiered guys from the season tip-off sets